Not Logan Paul. Rodney.
Chris.
Welcome to Misfits. Not Owen Wilson, you said as well.
Oh yeah, I'm rocking all sorts of different get-ups. I got the Owen Wilson, I got the Kurt Cobain, I got the Logan Paul, I got Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. So like, man, I don't care what people call me. It's like they're on my page, they're commenting on my videos, and most of it's positive information, okay? Like people like the content that I put out there. Now there's a lot of hate with it too. But man, if you manage to make it all the way to the top without a single hater,
It's not possible.
Yeah, it's not possible. But yeah, I roll with it, good and the bad. Stay positive, keep grinding.
I say this to a lot of fighters in a lot of different circles. Your fight week energy is different from your regular energy. Your fight week energy is energetic. You're here.
Yeah, this is me 24/7. Okay. I know a lot of people get nervous before they fight, but I've been doing this for a while. It's all like the nerves of it. I was more nervous about the airplane ride getting here than I am about fighting BJ Flores himself. Okay, somebody who's just a beast. I don't give a crap. Okay, so like the opportunity that's presenting itself, literally just a golden ticket has been handed to me. I would be an idiot to say no, I don't want that. So like, I do, I want this. I want to bring my life up to that next level to provide a better life for my kids. Okay, because this job that I'm doing is something I can do with my kids, with my wife. It's something I can do as a family unit. Go on a work vacation to Disney World, go to California, and it's like, just enjoy the beautiful scenery of the world and getting paid to do it. Content creation is by far the best job in the world. I love it.
It brought you to Leeds, man.
It brought me to Leeds. They're paying me to go across the ocean. And while I'm here, I'm rocking 2 commercials. Like these things just fell into my lap. So like, I don't know exactly how or who or what I did to achieve this, but I'm just staying positive and I'm grateful.
Hollywood is calling for a new Shaggy, by the way. That's
very
much on the table.
This time next year, I'm gonna be on Saturday Night Live.
Okay, bookmark it. Boom. Manifest that. Let's talk about the fight. We've seen you in the Misfits world before. I'll speak to you about that in a moment. But let's focus. You mentioned BJ Flores there. He's the coach, of course, of your actual opponent, Tristan Ham. What do you know about him? Why are you going to win this fight?
I don't know much about Tristan. He's training with the best coaches in the world, from what I hear. He's got money to go and do about anything he wants, and he's choosing to go into influencer boxing by a choice. I'm not choosing this. This is not an opportunity that I can pass up. I need this. I am going to dominate in here because I don't have the luxury of turning this opportunity down. Okay, I don't have the ability to say, you know what, that opportunity, it's just not for me. Okay, it's like this opportunity that has presented itself in front of me is too good to pass up. As far as Tristan goes, he's training with the best, but unless he's giving it every single thing that he can put into it, if he's grinding on and off the mats, I wish him the best of luck. But he's gonna need it. Because come Saturday, I'm winning.
You mentioned to me just off camera before you wanted fight of the night performance. Now a lot of fighters say that, they all say that, but why are you gonna deliver it? How is it gonna come to you?
I wanna go all 4 rounds. I wanna dominate all 4 rounds. I don't want no one-sided fight. I want a war. I want him to have been training hard and I want him to deliver a battle. Okay, I want to be able to perform out there and have people talk about it until the next event. And then be like, oh man, that was awesome. Man, but do you remember that last fight? So like, I want fight of the night bonus, more money in my pocket for sure.
Yeah.
But like, I want the war, okay?
Yeah.
I want to be in there. I want to go the distance because my cardio is fire. I'm feeling good. And I know come round 3, if he isn't training as hard as he should be, he's going to be gassed. And that's where I'm going to start dancing circles around him.
It's the economic capital. It's the cultural capital. You've fought before. You have fight experience.
Yes, I fought for official celebrity boxing earlier. It was March 11th last year. And it was exactly like that. I went all 3 rounds, dominated the entire time because cardio. You know, a lot of these guys, they train with the best, but then they don't wake up early and go cardio. They don't go to bed at night training. They are training only when the instructor's looking at them. And as soon as the instructor turns their head away, they kind of lose a little bit of the energy, okay? Me, I'm driven, I'm pushing myself when no one's looking, okay? Early in the morning, hitting it hard. Staying up late, hitting it hard. I'm working 2 full-time jobs. I'm still doing construction, okay? I'm raising 4 kids with a beautiful wife. And now I'm doing content creation, and I'm treating it all as a full-time job, so I'm cutting back on the things that TV, okay, TV shows, games, miscellaneous hobbies and interests of mine, okay? Sleep is another killer of time. You get 8 hours of sleep, you're fucking yourself over on 2 hours every single day. Those 2 hours add up at the end of the year to an entire month, okay? So if you can go to bed 6 hours every single day, you need at least 6. So 11:45 at night, 5:45 when I wake up. I try to organize my time throughout the day, because if you wake up without any game plan of what you're gonna achieve the next day, you're just gonna be kind of blowing around in the wind, and you're not gonna achieve nearly as much as you would have if you have a list of what you wanna knock out the next day.
I got to bring it up. I got to mention it. I think last time we spoke in person was in New Orleans.
Everyone wants to talk about it. That's
Everyone
fine.
wants to talk about it. Now, Nate, I spoke to him at the start of the night, and he seemed cool. He seemed calm.
I talked to him at the beginning of the night too. He did seem cool.
You spoke to him at the start of the night.
I talked to him at the Misfits event. He was cage side. I was cage side. The cameras were not looking at the fighter. The cameras were looking into the crowd.
Yeah.
And I was all like, who is that? What's going on? Oh, snap, that's Nate Diaz. Freaking awesome, yes. And I waited for a second. And then I approached him. I was like, Nate Diaz, it is an honor to meet you. I've been a fan of yours for years. And he turns around. He sees me. He's like, you're the fake Paul, brother. And I'm like, yeah, I am, dude. It's freaking awesome. And so we talked. He was chill. Okay, he didn't mean any venom by it.
Yeah.
It was just, I was blown away that he knew who I was.
Yeah.
I was like, yes. And then I'm talking to Mams about a future fight with the Misfits. I'm talking to a few of the Misfits fighters, and then I get invited to the Misfits after party. And I'm like, all right. I'm standing on the corner of 400 and Bourbon with Chase Demore and a few of the other Misfits fighters. Half of the group goes into the bar. Okay,
let me stop. Let me just jump in there. Okay. Did you know about the altercation between Chase and Nate?
I watched it go down, and I was all like, is this even real? Because Chase, I did not hear Chase talking the shit that he was talking. Nate Diaz threw a water bottle. That is what caught my attention. I'm all like, whoa. And then Chase went to throw a chair, and Max caught it. Okay? And I was all like, whoa. And it's separated. It was done. It was over with. It was quick. I was all like, was this planned? I don't know. I talked to Chase behind the scenes. Okay, I get a little video with him. And I wanted to do the same with Nate. But he left. It was over. Whatever. I get invited to the after party. I'm standing on the corner of 400 and Bourbon. Half of the group that we're with goes into the bar. The other half stays outside. Chase is outside talking. He's drinking a little, I think it was like an ice cream beverage or some kind of frozen cocktail or something. He's sitting there drinking. All of a sudden, Nate Diaz comes out of the bar because Overt Flow ran into him inside. Nate Diaz says like, oh, where's Chase at? Overt's like, oh, he's outside. Nate grabs all of his entourage, okay? And he came in with like 12 to 20 individuals, all wearing a I'm with Nate Diaz team logo, okay? I didn't register that Nate Diaz was coming at Chase with 12 to 20 people. I just saw Nate Diaz coming at him hot. And I remember the altercation that happened earlier. I was all like, all right, so I walked up to him. I was like, hey, dude, calm down, okay? I would have bought him a drink, okay? And, I did not think that he walks up to me, grabs both of my hands. I'm like, oh, dude, calm down. He grabs both my hands, tosses it down, throws a hook, lands on my jaw, pulls me down into a guillotine choke, but it's not like a basic guillotine choke. You know, your head's not right here, okay? His wrist was up tight, forcing the head into the solar plex, putting a deeper style choke, okay? Now, not only am I being choked out by Nate freaking Diaz, but I have two of Nate's friends. One of them's in the UFC, blast me in my ribs, okay? And by this point in time, I'm pretty sure I was already asleep. That choke was tight. But then he nails me in the ribs with a knee, in the exact same spot his friends hit me. Okay, like we're talking within 7 seconds. Boom, 3 shots to the ribs. I'm on the ground. The back of my head hits the street. I end up with 8 staples and a severe concussion. I am lucky to be alive. Okay, that's just another one of the things. Well, I've been getting extremely lucky about a lot of things because I am now fully recovered, feeling amazing. I got my brain scan, cleared to go. All right.
It's always good, yeah.
Yeah, because I won't have me nervous. Okay?
Yeah.
And
how are you with Nate now?
What?
If Nate was to walk in here now, are you cool with him or?
I mean, if he wants to fight me in the ring, yeah. But as far as a street fight goes, there's no money to be made in that. So like, if he wants to box For sure, I'd box him tomorrow. If he wants to do an MMA match, you're going to have to give me some time to train. Okay, your ground game's fire. I'm a blue belt. Okay, so maybe in like 5, 6 years. No, I fight him tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. When it comes time, when it boils down to it, that's money. That's money. And so I'm here to win. I'm here to have fun. And I'm here to just to make the most out of the little time we have on this earth. Because I might die tomorrow. But you know, I'm going to be me. I'm going to have fun.
Are you on the Misfit scene to stay? I get the impression that you are.
I think so. I mean, I feel at home with them. All the Misfits that I've ran into so far, I'm good friends. I talk to them on and off. You know, I don't know how that happened either.
Well, we can't wait for this week. We've got a busy week planned. I don't think Nate Diaz is in Leeds, but if he is, I'll give you a heads up in advance. But listen, not Logan Paul. We can't wait to get through fight week with you. You seem very keen and eager. So let's get the show on the road. Thank you for joining us.
All right. It's a shame that I can't throw some kicks, though. Okay, kickboxing, that's where it's at. Boxing is new to me, okay? Kickboxing, though, man, that's where I'd be shining right now.
Maybe in a future event.
Maybe here soon, kickboxing with Misfits. That'd be nuts.
Let's see.